every Friday night.
No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome
Hello.
to Behind the Gates, where we discuss
Hi.
of Beyond the Gates. How's everybody doing?
Okay. Uh-oh. 'Tis an even day.
Friday. Yeah.
Thankful Friday. Very thankful
Friday.
Friday.
It is an even day. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's an even day.
Y'all go ahead and put in the comments where you're watching us from. If you're tuned
let
in
us
live,
know. Yep, behind the gate.
And say, hey, this is where I'm at tonight.
Oh,
I would like to
see me
you're
up in
coming
Technicolor. Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Angela, mute yourself, baby.
Y'all going in and out.
No, we just hear all of your side conversation.
Hold on.
with herself. No, you're fine, Angela. She's just talking about your commentary. But you're okay. There you go. Because you were a little stuck, but now you're good. You're good. Angela, you were good. Say something. Now you're not good anymore.
Can't hear you. Lord, I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, Keisha, you messed it up.
I know, my bad.
You messed it up for everyone. Okay, so let's get right into it. Speaking of messing it up for everyone, let's just start right here. We finally got Miss Ashley somewhat happy, somewhat settled. I hear you, Angela. Somewhat settled.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
I can. We can hear you.
We could hear you before. We just hear your feedback. Okay. So mute your TV. We can hear you. We can hear you before. There we go.
Oh well, I couldn't hear you.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, now I can't hear for real. Shoot.
So what are you doing? Listening to us from the TV? You can't hear from your device? I guess not. Well, Angela's having technical difficulties, guys. Let's just keep it moving. So we have Ashley and Grayson. They're here at Garland Memorial. They are enjoying that nice co-worker date, my co-worker, see everybody day relationship. And in comes this joker. Rude as all get out.
Don't do Derek like that. He's going through a rough time right now.
I don't care what kind of time he's going through. He was rude and nasty, and what he did was very unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
That's just no home training right there.
You come
in and have nobody to talk to.
Okay, that's fine, but could you say, can I speak to Ashley for a second? You come in there, you bring all the smoke with you, everything with you, all of the aggression with you.
He definitely brought all the smoke.
He brought it all with him. And Grayson's like, okay. So Ashley gets to the point where she got to step in between them, but then she tells Grayson, okay, I want to hear him out. I want to hear what's going on. And lo and behold, Derek says he's forced into retirement. They said, you know what? You broke. And we can't have you coming on the fire force. Broke up. Your spine is not intact. You're just not good. You're damaged good. So sorry. You have to go. And now she says, oh, don't worry. We'll get through this. We'll do it. Which to me plays to her again, her wounded duck syndrome, because Ashley is all about saving somebody. And she's going to end up falling back in with Derek or blurring those lines again because... And he knows that, so he's playing on her sympathies also for what's going on. Because I want to know how in Derek's mind, he thought he was getting back on the fire force 2 months out the wheelchair.
But they said never.
I know, but I'm saying 2 months out the wheelchair, a month off the walker, 2 weeks off the cane, and then you were supposed to go back and pass the firefighter test?
Has it even been 2 weeks off the cane?
That's what I'm saying. So how did you even go in there and test to try to be a firefighter back that soon?
Hell, he was limping when he came in the door.
Okay. Okay.
Woo.
So, what were you
Oh wow! But
thinking?
I thought he was maybe going to end up being a teacher. I didn't think they were going to fire him. I just thought maybe they wouldn't.
Derek probably is the type of person who is not satisfied unless he's going all in. He's not going to be a trainer. He's not going to be a consultant.
Yeah, keep him down that low.
He's not going to be the firehouse chef. They said, you know what? He probably went in there with an all or nothing attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, okay, well, it's gonna be nothing. And Allie, you're right. He gave off very bad stalker vibes. And Grayson said, every time I turn around, I see you. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
He messed himself up because he probably still could have got his FMLA.
Right.
With short-term disability.
Mm-hmm. And the problem with Derek is though, Allie, he is losing everything left and right. But the problem
he could have got his FMLA.
The problem with this is Derek brought 90% of this on himself.
Yes.
He absolutely did. Angela, I know you're trying to hear from the TV, but we hear the feedback of everything that's happening. So the delay is repaying. He brought 90% of this on himself. He went super hard trying to do the marathon, trying to replace Ashley. Bam, you mess up your back. You lose your relationship because you turn around and don't tell her you're getting feeling back in your legs. You try to manipulate her down the aisle. Boom, you lose your relationship.
And
now you go in and you want your job back for firefighters back, and you go in and try to push your way back in onto the force 2 weeks off the cane when you could have chilled out. All he had to do was start hanging at the firehouse again. Let me hang out. What y'all want me to do? Let me work dispatch. Let me just be around y'all in the building so you can see that each time I'm getting stronger and stronger. Maybe you could start putting you on light duty. Work your way back in. You went in there talking about, I want to be back where I was. And it didn't work. And all of this is on Derek. His impulsivity, his impatience, and his stubbornness. So, like I said, 90% of all of this, maybe even 95, now that I'm speaking about it, is on Derek. And Ashley, you were right to run because he is unhinged. Derek is not thinking straight, and he's not going to ever think straight. And maybe this is the setup for him, because he's going to be doing that other show. This is the setup that he's now going to be, we're starting to see him less and less now because he's going to be like, okay, well. But I do hate that they introduced Cheryl and the other firefighters only to have him not be in that world anymore. I kind of felt like that was a waste of time to introduce us to those characters if they're not going to be in the realm of Derek, if that makes sense. Angela, say something. Let's see where your mic's at.
Say something. See where my mic's at.
Okay, much better.
But see, I'm wondering, I don't know if y'all said that or not, if he is playing this again. I would hope he wouldn't be that stupid because he seriously seemed very crushed. So I hope he's not lying again. But right at this point, I really wouldn't put it past him.
I don't think that he's lying, but I think he knew that the source of his stress, or that in this time of him being distraught, that there might be a way to pull Ashley back into it. So I think what happened to him was very genuine, but it was almost like, well, how can I use this situation to my advantage?
Again, being very manipulative.
Keisha, you're muted. So whatever you're saying,
I don't think that was his intent. I think he genuinely just didn't have anybody to talk to about it. And that's usually who he speaks to about stuff like that.
But I don't understand though, because go ahead.
Well, I mean, other than Jacob, who else does he talk to?
But I mean,
I
the
get that
firehouse
too.
people are supposed to be very tight, so I don't understand why. These are the boys and the people that you were living with for how long? These are supposed to be your family. I mean,
It's
that's what
called
most
They Have
firemen
Not Been
say.
Cast, Angela.
Well,
But
I mean,
yeah, it's
even
like you don't have
so,
any other friends. The whole fire station. I'm like, really?
let's think about it though, Angela. We all have our person or persons, regardless of who else is around us who may or may not be a good shoulder. We all have our person.
Right.
So we know that when something heavy is going on or good news or whatever, we have those few numbers who we're going to pick up the phone and dial and talk to.
Right.
So now when that number is now compromised, the other person on that phone, and you don't really have anybody, you're thinking he's grieving the loss of Ashley, that relationship. He's also grieving the loss of their friendship, really. And you're grieving the loss of what just happened to you on the force. So he came in hot. But I also think in his mind, only because he has now given himself a reputation of I am manipulative, Derek. In the back of his mind, he's thinking, how can I spin this back to my advantage and I can spin the bout with Ashley one more time, even with this new reality. If he wasn't, then he cemented that reputation of crying wolf, and now that's what I think of him. But right now, this is the space he's in with me, that yes, I had this problem, and yes, she's my person, but because I came in hot, I came in irritated that she up in somebody else's face, which means I need her to be back in the space she was with me. And I know how to do it, because the first thing when she said, oh, we'll get through this, he said, we? Eyebrow went up like, oh, wait.
Yeah, I was like, girl, that was the wrong thing to say to him.
That was the door open. What's up, Donald? You're back. Welcome, everybody. I said, nope. She opened that door. So when she said we, he was like, oh, there's my opening.
Agreed.
Bless his heart.
And Allie, you're right, especially when he keeps talking to Ashley's mom. They're ganging up together on how to get Ashley and him back in the orbit.
Yeah.
Actually, Mama need to worry about Owen and his little side deals with the plasma.
Yeah, that's exactly what Owen.
You haven't even seen this imaginary man, and she talking about her man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at this body language here.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson, I ain't got time for your foolishness. I'm here for Ashley. I'm having a bad day. Get up out my face.
In all honesty, I was expecting a fight. I was expecting.
They never give us the fight we asked for, man. Never.
Listen, I have given up hope since Winterfest that they're gonna give us what we want.
They said that takes a lot of choreography. They ain't trying to go there. They just working on slaps.
I think they just don't want to be the stereotype with it being a black soap opera. But these ain't black people.
Exactly.
They haven't seen passes. They haven't seen the soap opera passes. They were slapping people left and right.
Yeah, the point is, the purpose of soap is that, and I understand y'all trying to keep it classy, keep it cute. Y'all trying to appease
that is
a
not
certain demographic, but that's not what we want right now. That's not what
we want. A good old fashioned fight.
We want it to be messy the way it's supposed to be. And let me just put a pin in there and say, I cannot wait for this Victor Newman crossover, because, honey, baby,
child,
I'm here for it. It better not be as weak as it was with the Ridge Forrester crossover, because that just worked my nerves.
Got Lauren Fenmore crossover coming too.
Well, yeah, I'm here for Lauren Fenmore, but I'm here. I am 10 toes down for Victor Newman coming to Fairmont Crest. Yeah, I'm here for that. He better be over here a couple days. I'm here for it. But yeah, Derek has one more time with Grey Poupon before he comes back. Yeah,
Grey Poupon.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he did so. That. Yeah, he did.
He gonna catch Grayson at the wrong time. And Grayson was gonna step to him until Ashley stepped between them.
He was tired. Yeah. He was getting good and tired of it.
Yeah, Grayson was ready.
Yeah, like I said, Grayson said, every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Every time I turn around, here you go. Every time I turn around and look to Ashley, you seeing it pop up. What's the problem?
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem? And speaking of problems,
Messiness.
he got a big one.
This irritated my spirit so much yesterday.
Oh my Lord, I'm so tired of this.
You never take the side piece seriously. Didn't he listen to to anybody? They always say that. You don't take the side piece seriously. You don't marry the side piece.
You don't.
What did Tyler Perry say in with one of his films, 80-20 rule? You don't left your 80 for 20.
Exactly.
And now you regret the 20 day by day.
Yep.
He regretting it day by day because look, let me just jump here just for a second because the way he ghosted her in that bed.
That was so dirty. Oh my God, that was so dirty.
I mean, that was a big snore.
I was like, ooh, Holland.
Oh, I was just saying, we ain't even made it to the anniversary yet.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And you up there playing sleep. Oh my goodness.
But back to here. Bill is regretting everything he lost, y'all. And he is telling everybody that will listen how he regrets leaving Danny.
Which is insane to me because your wife is actively trying to kill you and you telling everybody you ain't even being discreet about the fact that you want your old thing back.
Well, he's being discreet enough to where it's not getting back to Haley.
Haley, she don't have to get back to her. She sees it.
Yeah, but it's also one of those. But it's him trying to find someone that's gonna be like, yeah, you should. He's waiting for someone to say, oh yeah, go and fight for Danny, and no one's giving him that out.
Right. Nobody. Everybody's like, oh well, you shouldn't have done it. And Vernon put the nail in the coffin with you were my biggest disappointment.
You're a liar and disappointed.
That was that hurt. That cut him deep right there.
And see,
I think I saw a tear come in. His whole soul just got smashed.
Like his whole world shattered. Like the one father figure that he really looked up to said that you are nothing to me. That is worse than his actual deadbeat dad not wanting anything to do with him.
You're absolutely right.
That hurt. That hurt.
And my thing is, but what were you looking for though? Like, why now? Well, we know why now. But what were you looking for? Do you think that all of a sudden everybody was just going to give you a pass
and forgive you for everything you did?
And now you're just going down memory lane? Like
Bill is hoping that he can be able to keep his same kind of relationships with the Duprees when he was married to Danny. That's what he wants. He wants to be able to have his little child bride, but at the same time have the same prestige.
No, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
He don't even want the perks no more. He want everything back. He want to turn back time.
Well, he does want to turn back time, and he can't think about it.
That's his song right there. Look, that's his song.
It's like a turn back time. That's what I was just about to say.
And Allie, you make a good point. Bill and Ted, both Bill and Ted's excellent adventure. Bill and Ted miss their proximity to Dupreeness, but Ted. Well, we'll talk about Ted's way in a minute, how he got in there. But Bill, listen, baby, that ship has sailed. And did anybody catch? I brought this up to Keisha. He's looking at Danny in this wedding dress, right?
Yeah, you said that.
But why is Danny in a wedding dress when they did the flashbacks?
I figured maybe they renewed their vows somewhere or something.
It would have to be. But I would hope she renewed her vows in a better dress because that was strictly an 80s type dress.
That was a
they should have it should have been young. Should have been a young Danny in that dress that he looking at. So
yeah, look, young biracial Danny, where's she at?
Right, she's the one that's supposed to be
wherever dark skinned Bill is.
Right. I was like, why is he looking at this dress in this wedding picture like they just got married 10 years ago? Maybe
last year. That ain't Haley.
That is, honey. Like y'all dropped the ball on that, y'all. Y'all dropped the ball on that.
Now, what they could have done was basically have him looking at the wedding picture with Haley, and then saw, Danny in her place. That would have worked.
Danny in her place. Yeah,
that would have been but no, they look
First
at
of
it.
all, sir, the fact that you got that picture floating in your phone is real dangerous work for you.
Yes, it is, isn't it? That is real dangerous. You done dug deep back there in those archives for that picture. I'm
Linda,
sure.
you don't want to have no shit like that in your phone. Fellas, if you got it, delete it. I'm just trying to tell you that is not what you
want. You're gonna get that whole vial poured in your tea next time if she see that picture.
That is not what you want. You do not need to have nothing like that in your phone.
So Haley comes home and say, you know what? Let me put this on my man. Let me do what I need to do. Well, first, she's over here, bumps into Lynette. Danny Watusi's in, and honey, Daly, she was like, "Are you an AI bot? You know they have these robots. Is you actually trying to be a friend?"
I scream when she calls her an AI bot. I'm like, "Oh my god!"
And it was the fact that she looked like one at that moment because she was just sitting there with her eyes wide open,
like wide-eyed, like. And then she came out with, "You are the most beautiful." I'm like, "Okay, you trying to play that one? Okay, work it."
She said,
I mean, she probably did idolize Danny at some point.
Yeah,
you better be careful with this one because before you know it, she's gonna have her hands on what you love. I was like, Danny, you still think about it.
Yeah, she ain't lying.
Which outfit
Which one? Oh, Haley's.
Haley wears the most inappropriate stuff to that office.
Yeah, but I like it because
I'm like, everybody else has on sleeves and it's supposed to be yellow. I'm like, where's her coat? Because they didn't give her a coat until next week, until the next day when she was talking to what's his name. I'm like, everybody got on a coat and sleeves and sides except for you.
Well, this is the same outfit she had in yellow. It's just in blue. But
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. She repeatedly has inappropriate attire in a law office.
Well, she's the wife of the owner. She can get away with that.
But this is DC. It's like snowing. I'm like, what do you have on? This is a summer outfit.
Right. But look here. Bill said, it's the beginning to the end. When they start, they done gave you that show, they done turned over. But they done turned over and put it back to you. This the beginning to the end.
You don't have the snore sound effect? Give me a snore sound effect.
I don't have one. I don't think I have one. This the beginning to the end, though. This is the beginning to the end. God bless.
Yeah, it is. When you don't even want to have sex with her anymore. Oh yeah.
Midlife crisis is over.
Yep. Only took what, about 6 to 8 months? That's it.
Mm-hmm. She says, "Oh no, it's not gonna go down like this. I'm gonna get it however I need to get it."
Well,
and did they actually go there, or did he stop her and say he needed to
stop her?
Okay,
I think, is that when Madison called? Madison texted.
I thought Madison texted when he was with.
No, I think Vernon. It was before that. It was before that.
Vernon,
he said I needed to text. When he went to the bathroom, he said I need to do something.
Yeah. He said he had to go do something. Yeah, and that's when he went to go meet with Vernon.
This is all I could hear when I see this picture.
I thought you were gonna say the 4 horsemen were coming to get him.
That's his trip to the train station.
Oh yeah, you crossing over again. Yeah.
Girlfriend said she gonna. Now I wanted Tomas to walk by this window so bad.
I did again. Too. He ends up in the places where we don't need him.
Right.
She doing this with the blinds wide open.
Wide open.
And nobody walked through.
Nobody walked through. Where's Caroline at? She usually nosy. Where's Caroline at?
Think of it, we ain't seen Caroline in a hot minute.
And I'm like, why are you reaching all the way over there? Why don't you just pick up the cup and then act like you were gonna drink some and then give it back to him?
Can you be any more obvious?
Obvious. I'm like, you are just too much.
Can you be any more obvious?
I'm like, to be a scammer like she is, she really takes a lot of risk and she don't do anything on the sly. Everything is just really bad.
She's just super obvious with everything she do, and it just get on my nerves. Haley stayed perpetually on the block, but she definitely, not that I want her to get away with it, but she definitely on the block for this one for being so obvious in her dispense of this medication.
Haley, but if Haley gets
on the block, but I would also like to submit for
get
your consideration her husband, because faking sleep
yeah.
when I'm trying to get some is a direct violation.
Bill is on the block, but for so many things. Bill
Yes,
is on
he
the
really
block
is.
for multiple things. He has multiple nominations tonight. That's where Bill is.
Yeah, I agree.
Bill is a mess.
Because that right there, that was dirty work right there.
Not as diabolical.
Go ahead.
Really
that was dirty. This was desperate.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill, you just dog.
He getting this. He's showing
I
his
don't think
range
he
this
faked
week.
passing out, Allie, because I don't think he faked passing out. Otherwise, he wouldn't be so shocked about his blood work. He has no clue what his wife is doing.
He had no clue.
Because he went and told her and just gave her the heads up, like, oh, I better ease up because cousin Dum Dum told me. My thing is this. Cousin Dum Dum, you got instructions from the man that you didn't pass to Haley? You gonna tell her after the fact that, oh well,
after the fact, I know.
You can't speed this up because my man said, even though you can't see it, but if you go too fast, it's gonna show up in the blood work. Don't
so
you
when were you gonna tell me this bit of information?
In the beginning, you should have led with that.
When you
said,
you should have given me the instructions.
Exactly. Like, how in the world you tell me now that, oh, I done effed up because I done gave it too fast.
But see, here's the thing: if Randy Hayden told her she was gonna up the dose, she was
again
St. Bart's, and she was gonna give him the damn near the whole bottle.
Yep. She's gonna make him a poison cake.
And then he gonna say, I don't have time to come down here every time you call and be showing up every time you call me. Well, what are you here for, sir?
Because you damn sure ain't doing nothing to help bring Doug back.
I don't see you doing nothing but Joey lately, besides opening the door. Because that other guy back there was there when Lance was there. I was expecting Randy to be there.
Right. Like, man, oh man. Marvella, we ain't got to the official nominations just yet. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
A list. Oh my goodness.
Not the writers on the block.
Now, speaking of the next person, well, let's just go here.
Chattison. I don't like Chattison. That sounds very weird.
The end of Chattison.
I'm sick of her. Let her go. Bye. Go to Copenhagen. Bye.
Yeah, I just got to.
They match.
Hey,
so cute. Yeah, they match. I like the little outfits. They so matchy.
Let her go.
Listen,
the thing with Chelsea
too
and Madison,
dramatic.
See, the thing with Chelsea is that the fact that you thought that Madison was going to be okay with you popping pills in front of her, is the fact that she was going to let it slide is crazy work. Like you really thought, like you felt smothered that you couldn't be your quote unquote authentic self, and then both. I applaud Madison for sticking to her morals and her beliefs and accepting and having some non-negotiables.
But she knew who she was dealing with when she started dealing with him.
And that's where, at least with that conversation where you say that when she said that she saw the videos and it was one thing, but to see it in real life was another. Like, I agree with Keisha.
Yeah,
like, girl, you knew what you signed up for.
And if that was the case, knowing that you've seen the videos and you know my reputation, then we should have had the conversation. This is not something I'm here for.
I mean,
they moved and failed too fast. It was, I love her within 2 weeks. It wasn't even
2 weeks. I feel like it was within 2 days.
It was very quick when they were, well, at least Chelsea was professing love. And now, you know, everything was hot and heavy and fast, and which was like ridiculous to me. But now Madison is actually knowing who she's actually with, and like, you know what, I'm not with this. But at the same time, Madison has zero tolerance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she definitely,
and
she's like a one and done.
Yeah,
she's a one and done.
So let me ask you,
with her.
Right.
So then let me ask you this question. Do you think that Chelsea has a valid point in that Madison, whenever she's confronted with a conflict, she ducks and hides?
Absolutely.
The fact
that she's trying to leave
without even saying so much, it's bye, kiss my behind.
Exactly. The way
that's what she did to her mother. Even I'm like, I get that she basically put her at arm's length, that she basically doesn't talk to her, but you don't talk to your mama at all. You totally cut her out. I mean,
you just
not even
over that. Like, that was stupid.
Yeah. You just broke up last night.
And then you right now that where Madison was saying like, oh, it just came up it just came up silly. No, it didn't. Stuff like that. Hey,
you got to go through a whole submitting application, everything. Hey, Poppy.
Maybe she have a better wig and everything changed.
That's a different one. That's not the wig one.
Yeah, everything changed.
Everything had changed. She had a different wig.
Yeah.
That ain't Leslie.
She had a different wig and everything changed. Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't be too far. I wouldn't be too far off.
They are good for the wigs on this show, but yeah, I don't know.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Bye, Bobby.
The fact that they literally, quote unquote, broke up last night, which Chelsea didn't think it was a breakup. She's like, oh, I just messed it up. Let me go back. And then the next day, she already told me, oh, I'm going away for the rest of the year. When were you gonna? How did you accept this assignment so fast? Or was that something?
When did you apply for it?
Yeah,
exactly.
when did you?
Yeah,
like
how did this happen?
And Chelsea had a valid point. Even if we were good, when were you going to tell me that you had, at minimum, applied, let alone accept?
Exactly.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that you telling my daddy and you ain't even told me yet.
That's
violation.
Yeah.
Well, see, again,
that was too much.
She is zero tolerance, because when she walked out of this door and said, "We done," she didn't expect. She was like, "That's it." Because when Madison is there Chelsea's there fighting for it. She was like, "What are you talking about? We're done. Like, I cut you off last night. What you here today for?"
Madison's a Capricorn.
Don't be messing with me.
She's a coward.
No, because I am not that rigid. I am not. No.
But hold on, as a Capricorn, Angela, you know that our cutoff game is strong, and we can detach emotionally at the snap of a finger.
Yeah, I can detach emotionally. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that is true.
And Madison,
I can leave you right where I found you.
And Madison, she done detached cold turkey. I'm like, only other person I can maybe see doing this is maybe an Aries, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I see Madison as a Capricorn, in all honesty, because her switch up was instant.
Mm-hmm.
That she has a toxic, but that's just me.
That's just you. Okay, yeah. Because I can take you and leave you.
I just think that she did too much.
Yeah,
she did way too much, and I'm over it. Madison earns a nomination from me.
Yes, and I never thought that would happen. Madison at minimum deserves a nomination for that.
Yeah, she get a nomination, not even a citation.
Oh, I agree.
She get a whole nomination for that.
So what
Chelsea.
So what do you think about Chelsea's impromptu proposal?
I don't think that's nomination worthy. I think she just hit the panic button.
I think she got desperate, and I don't think she was actually proposing. She was just saying, "Hey, I do this. I want to spend the rest of my life with me," like expounding what her future plans were. Not, oh, it's a proposal in this moment. Let me be so desperate to throw this out. I think that it was kind of saying,
I think that
And I think when Madison said, "Oh, did you just propose to me?" It kind of put it in context, but I don't think that's how Chelsea meant it because that's not how I felt she delivered it. I think it was just
Again,
like,
Madison takes everything too damn seriously.
Right. Like, this is what Ashley was saying with Derek back and forth. Oh, I want to be married. I want to have kids. The 3.5 kids and the dog. And then when he showed up with the ring, she was like, oh, wait, I said I want to marry you, but I don't want to do it right now. Oh, you want to move in my house? I was thinking more future, not next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of how Chelsea was saying, wait a minute, we can work through this because this is what I see you in my future, not I want to walk down the aisle next week.
I'm not the only character that's had the gall to put a break on the relationship, or at least, okay, hold on, let's slow down. It's Kat.
Yeah. I mean, she just totally just cut it off. So I mean, I can do that, but I'm like, I see more gray. It's like you can't be with somebody that minute and seriously just break. If they were that much and she was that much in love with her, to just cut it off like that. That's just
cut it off and leave the country.
Right, and leave the country.
Let's be clear, leave the country.
But here's I'm going to go, Chelsea, and think about things, and I'm going to basically come back, and I want you to come visit me, but we need to basically just have a little space right now, and let's just think about stuff. Nothing. She didn't even do that.
There was no conversation.
But see, the thing is, this is what tells me it was premeditated. She already had this going because not only did she already have the application and the acceptance, but she had done already scheduled appointments with all of her former patients to get one last visit in. That's not something you do overnight and then everybody comes in and see all your patients. You've been seeing them all along.
Lined up.
You already got that replacement
on your caseload and everything.
You've been planning this for weeks. It's like you was planning an escape. So you used what was going on with Chelsea as an excuse.
So when Chelsea and Madison had that conversation, who called the conversation? Was it Chelsea or was it Madison?
Chelsea called the conversation.
Yeah.
But Madison came in the door with the energy of, I know how to handle hard conversations. So she came in the door with the expectation that it was going to be hard, meaning she came in planning to break up because Chelsea was like, oh, we'll be together. And she's like, oh, I'm ready to walk away. Mm-hmm. So it was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We on different pages here. That's not what I was about to say. Oh, but I had my mind made up that I was done.
I think very rigid, but I mean,
Madison.
When Chelsea went behind her back to do that whole thing with her mother, I think that's when Madison did the applications and stuff then.
But even then, that's a quick turnaround because even then with the fellowship, you have like 2, maybe at most 3 interviews before they officially give you an answer of an acceptance or denial.
Right. Unless she did it before she met Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, she could have done it back when Chelsea it's been about two months or so since Chelsea contacted her mama before they went there for Thanksgiving.
That was Thanksgiving.
Right,
so
but what I'm saying, maybe
I'm
she
saying
did
it was
this
before.
Right, but I'm saying maybe she did this, had it in the works before she met Chelsea, and now it's coming at like, okay, here's the chance, it's here now.
So then that's even worse because that means you had this in the works the whole time we've been together, and you ain't never mentioned it.
About Copenhagen or anything.
Yep. Because you don't just come up and say, "Oh, I'm going to Copenhagen."
Like, oh, I'm going over to Atlanta
it's
for
like,
a day.
oh, so we're going to Copenhagen? It's like, well, no, it's just me. Up again.
Right.
What?
I broke up with you last night, so you're not going with me, boo. So what you talking about?
Yeah, we done. I'm
we
out.
Done. She said, we done. What are you talking about? We done. Huh?
Bye, Madison. We're done with you.
She applied and didn't think she would. And that might just be it, Allie. But my point is, she used what Chelsea did as an excuse to just be out instead of being honest enough to say, listen, Chelsea, I applied to this. There's a possibility that this could be happening. And now that it is happening, and you and I, let's just take a break. Let me go and do this and see what happens instead of, I'm done. tonight and tomorrow. I'm telling them I'm seeing my last few patients because I'm out of here. I'm gonna be gone the rest of the whole year. This just January.
And if your daddy hadn't come in, you would have never known.
Exactly. You'd have
Would
just
have been looking for
to the
Madison at that hospital and it's like, oh, well, she's no longer with us. Huh?
What you mean? Madison,
I've been trying to reach her. She hasn't returned any of my calls.
We was on a break. I thought I just talked to her 2 months ago. Oh, we gave her farewell party yesterday. She out. We still got the balloons left. We told Madison goodbye. We sent her off real nice. What? She did what we wanted Ashley to do, and Ashley just won't go. And
seriously, is there room in the fellowship for a nurse?
Madison on the first place smoking, and Ashley still hanging out. Like,
if she would have sent a letter to Chelsea Cat, that would have had. If she would have sent a letter to Chelsea Cat, I would give Chelsea full-fledged permission to crash out. That would have had me book a ticket. That would have had me book a ticket to Denmark and say, "Look here, Heifer, we are not about to end it this way."
You're gonna be in denial, eh?
I will be in denial until I see her in Copenhagen. Because you got me big if you think you're gonna do that.
Look, I've done that once with a breakup. I'm like, oh no, we not broken up. I don't know what you're talking about. I had no clue what you were talking about.
You got to send a text message from the airport.
He didn't break up.
She ain't gonna send a letter. She gonna send an email.
A text message from the airport.
info@chelseacat.com.
No, this is what she's gonna do, y'all. You know what? In true form, she was gonna go live on her Instagram.
I would have done that. I would have been for it. I would have been like, look, this low down, dirty blankety blank has me bent trying to break up with me via text. So we're going to roll up and we're going to have the conversation.
At least it wasn't to post it. Remember to post it. It could have been a post it.
What did she call her followers? Okay, Chel, what did she call them?
Could have been a post it.
I can't remember what she calls her followers.
Ooh, what did she call it for?
I don't know.
I don't think she did have a name for him.
I feel like
that's hilarious.
It's been so long.
Oh my God, that is so funny. No, but see, you ain't know if she hadn't told Bill, then the next inkling she would have got before she got the letter, Kat would have came to her and said, "I peeped Madison going to the airport. You might want to check up because Kat didn't want to take everything."
Now you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen next. I guarantee. Watch this. Next week, Chelsea gonna be laying in the bed, boohoo crying. Her phone gonna ring.
Yeah.
Hello, my sweetheart. This is Allison.
Yes. Yes. I heard she left.
I told you we were meant to be together.
I heard that she left. I heard she went to the airport. Because I happen to be looking.
I'll be here for you forever.
I happen to be talking to my lawyer, and I saw her Instagram getting on the plane. So my wifey is still here.
Yeah. Don't worry, wifey. Don't worry, wifey. I'll always be there for you.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's Stockholm syndrome in the making.
What? Speaking of being there for you, what is up with Jacob's case? The only graphic that I was able to find is this one. So we'll use this one to talk about this. Jacob is in over his head.
Jacob, this is the most ignorant. And I watch a lot of true crime and police drama and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Never have I ever seen somebody go undercover and meet with
and take a reporter with him.
Take a reporter with him. One. Meet with the police chief in the middle of the restaurant that everybody
in the middle
goes
of the day or in the morning.
And you going home to your wife every night. Isn't that dangerous?
It is dangerous.
Yes.
That's
they usually have to keep a whole separate residence.
And then go to the country club and work out. Like nothing's happened. Like it's a regular day.
That's not undercover, sweetie. That's not undercover.
That is working a regular case. That is not, I'm going in here to try to get infiltrated into this situation so that they trust me. He just comes back with what I met with the such and such middleman. Okay.
No.
Oh no,
Smitty
went with him. Smitty was in the car. He got mad.
He was supposed to stay out of the car. He didn't.
Exactly. So my thing is this: you got the reporter with you, and not only when you left, the reporter going back out doing more work that you doing. Y'all meeting up. You here with the police chief, like you said, in the broad daylight, in Orphy jeans, for somebody to say, "Wait a minute, he's sitting here talking to the chief of police. I thought he was so and so homeboy." You home with the wife, you at the country club, you doing all these things. So y'all in DC, where's your undercover operation at? Arkansas? Because if you in DC, everybody know who you are, and how do they not know your face? And then Elon gonna say, "I think I made a mistake putting my son on this case." Jacob can't go on undercover no more than Elon can. That's you, the chief of police. He your son. Who don't know that in the crime world?
But you married to a Dupree. And you married to a Dupree.
Exactly. Which means your face has been all over the media. All over the media.
Everywhere.
And I'm sorry, so all the crime dramas that I watch, if you in that world, then you know who the police people are, because you need to know who to look out for.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous. Crazy.
So either these people is stupid or Jacob is just careless.
He is careless because they usually pick somebody way down the line.
But Elon is
to go undercover, not the chief of police.
But Elon is the chief. He said, "No, you have too much exposure, son. You can't do this part. I'm sorry. Somebody else is going to have to be undercover. You put your son in that. I know he wanted to.
He shouldn't
but
have
I want
to
cookies every day. I like chocolate cake every day. Doesn't mean I can have it." I'm like, come on. He cannot have the taste. Ignorant. Yes, exactly.
I don't think Jacob has ever even fired his weapon
Danny
before.
Exactly. The whole world knows who he is. You're right, Allie. He did arrest Danny right in public. Everybody knows this man. So please, no. He gonna get
Jacob's
shot.
stupid.
And I don't blame. I mean, we know the writers are writing everything, Marvella, but I think it's just a testament to the character they've built around Jacob, as Jacob being a bumble F. Dare I say the word, of everything that he does. He cannot detect his way out of a paper bag, because the fact that you still hadn't come up with the fact that Naomi has the BRCA gene is beyond me.
Like, you can tell, you see that you know something ain't right.
But him asking her why she looked it up, it's my mama. That question to me was a little bit stupid. Why are you looking up stuff? Well, my mother and my grandmother have issues, so yes, I am looking it up. But
the way that she said it was like, that was a lean in of, I'm looking up cancer, such and such. My mama and my grandmother have doctors for that. Why are you looking it up? And that's why he said, well, wait a minute, because didn't you say you tested negative? So why would you do that? That's your in right there. She lied to you.
Idiot. Yeah. But she lied and you still didn't get it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm on too.
You are sleeping with this woman. I'm just watching it and I know she lied. You got an intimate relationship with this woman. You supposed to know she lied. I don't care what my husband say out of his mouth. I know when something's wrong. Whether it's the way he hold his head, the way he may say some things, the tone of how he walk. I know something's wrong, whether he say it out of his mouth or not, whether he says nothing's wrong when I ask. I know better. Everything. I know better.
Right. You know when something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know when it's off.
Well, she better hurry up, Allie, if she gonna say something, because he might be shot before that happens.
Listen, that's a good reason. She need to tell him so that he can stop this investigation. It won't be distracting for him. It'll be enough to make him come home, because he don't need to be out there, because they're going to bring him home in a box with a flag draped over it.
Look, him or Smitty. One of them ain't going to make it, because both of them stupid.
One of them not going to make it. Because yes, Smitty is stupid.
No, it's about time for somebody to be in a coma for a minute. So yeah, we need a coma. We always gotta have a coma.
Somebody to be in a coma.
Don't put Smitty in a coma, please. Don't put Smitty in a coma. I love Smitty.
You want him dead or you want him in a coma? Which one?
I don't want him either. We need Smitty. Who
We
gonna
ain't had
raise
a hospital scene in a minute. We need another hospital scene.
Child, the room is occupied right now.
No, it's not occupied by who?
Oh yeah, never mind. They moved Peaches to
They
another.
moved Peaches to another floor. She's not in that room. No,
right.
that room is open.
I heard that there's some
took
drama.
that room out, no, because they turned the hospital room into their living room. Remember that hospital room is the living room now.
No,
it's some smoke coming to Garland, so I don't know if they can look. They got smoke coming. I read an article. It's some smoke coming. I can't remember what her name is. They cast as the chief over the hospital, and there's some kind of scandal that has to do with Garland. So I think that might rope into the investigation of the plasma ring too.
Oh my gosh!
So Grayson is in there. I know he is. He in there with something.
So is Owen.
Well, before we go to our commercial break and come back with some trivia, we have a few of our church announcements, so y'all just stay tuned. Oh, it catches every time. Every time.
Gets
All right.
Spirit.
Keisha, you have a couple of church
announcements. Yes, I do have a few announcements. So, our first announcement: the Fairmont Crest Book Club will be meeting this month. We do have our selection for the month of February. This book was selected by Sister Nicole Dupree. The book selection for the month of February is Terry McMillan's How Stella Got a Groove Bag. So we will meet on the 28th at the Fairmont Crest Country Club.
Oh, gosh.
Sign up in the best.
Okay, Stella.
And my last announcement that I have, I'm not sure if anyone else has been passed any announcements, but the last announcement that I have for you all, the law offices of Bill Hamilton and Associates has recently filed a class action lawsuit against the Bowman Hotel for a violation against guest privacy laws. So if you have experienced any sort of letting unauthorized personnel into your suites or anything of that nature, please see Mr. Hamilton after the service so that he can give you the information to participate in this class action suit.
And just know that the law offices of Bill Hamilton win every single case, and your settlement ranges will be very compensating.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. I have one that was just slipped to me, Brother Andre Richardson. The last gig that you did, they sent your check in the mail for any future things, and they said that they will be coming to you from now on. So you don't come there; they're gonna come to you.
Keep your behind home with your wife.
Keep yourself. Stay home with your wife, and let all business come to you. And that lease, they have redone it at your condo, so you can use that as your studio. That's just a pro tip from us here at the TME Church. Use your condo as your studio from now on.
Period.
Yes. Period. Thank you. All right, folks, we will be right back with some trivia. All right. So those who answer first and correctly, put it in the comments. Angela will let us know at the end who did what. And now let's just go here. Let's just start. Don't y'all love it? When ladies, tell me this. Do you love a man who stands up and fights for you? Do you just get that tingle down your spine when your man take charge and fight for you? I know it's something about that to me.
Yeah,
Baby.
The way that Dylan and that man cleared their room.
We're like, all right.
It was at that moment that he wet himself.
He's
like, time to go, y'all. Time to go.
Time to go. Time to go. That hand was up.
Joey snatched his soul.
He said, I want to handle. Joey said, I'll handle this one personally.
Yes.
And did. And honestly, he let him. Honestly, I thought he was about to call a hit on him. In all honesty,
I did too. I did too. But I think if he had done that, she would have known that it was him.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't do it. And if she finds out what he did to whatever his name is, then that's going to give her a clue as to what he did to Doug.
Yeah. But it's the fact that Lance was just all comfortable just dogging Vanessa like that. That's
like, did you not hear the rumors that this man is sleeping with her?
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm like, so the rumor mill must not be too bad because he hadn't heard it, but he's not like one of the ladies in the community that knows all the gossip. Mm-hmm. And apparently he has not been spending time with his wife because then he would know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I have to go back to a comment in the comments and says, I'm just going to put it up here. It says the law offices of Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne was contacted by unseen bellhop number 3, and our client said he was given money to do those things. And she says we will accept the sentence of being placed on the block or a citation.
Allie, I love you so much.
I gotta turn my fan on. You to mess me up.
Oh my God, that's
my kind of carrying on. That is
okay.
My,
okay, back to this. I can see the appeal of Joey after this moment because when he did that, I said, "Okay, wait, come on, okay, Joey." The way he snatched bro homeboy up, I was like, "Okay." And so Raphael said, "Well, y'all know y'all as women, y'all like it."
But he didn't tell it for her to like it. He didn't squeal on himself.
Nah, he can't because that'll let her know that what he's capable of.
And poor Vanessa, she's just clueless.
Look, she thought she did something.
She can be this clueless, though. I seriously don't understand how she could be this clueless. You didn't even say anything to him. Randy confronted him for you. You just basically spoke some words. You really thought he was going to let you go if Randy wasn't there?
My deal is that
you
this man
scared him
you.
like that to tell his wife. I'm like, please.
This is my deal. You have this man grabbed you, forcefully grabbed you and left a bruise. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna sit there and tell your man, "Oh, I have it under control."
Girl, look, Walter,
when you ran out of that place, you really
if you watching, baby. If it happens, you have my permission to whoop his ass.
Thank you. Yes, you do. Go ahead and whoop his behind, baby. He touched me.
At that point, you better assume your throne as the queen of the mafia, and say, "Look here, I need this mother taken care of.
I need this handle."
Look, baby, where's the bail money so that when he presses charges, I can get you back out?
Yeah, I can go get you out. Yeah.
Look at his face. Lolly thought she did something. Vanessa thought she did something. He looked at her because
like, y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all just said
it was already done.
Joey said, "You look at her, you touch her, you be in the same room with her, you even think about her, and I will unalive you." Period. Point blank. The end.
And look, and then she come. He couldn't even look at me. He couldn't even look at me.
I'm
He
like,
said,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
Joey wanted to laugh so bad.
He sure did. He sure did. But speaking of look at me.
When I tell you, Nicole was wearing this dress.
She was. And let me tell you, I didn't find Dr. Kyle that fine at first, but in this particular angle, he is very nice on the eyes.
Yeah.
And see,
with the jacket and all too. Yep.
All that.
He got the whole grease factor going on.
Do I remember correctly? Does he not have that jacket on every time we see him, even walking through the hospital?
He has some kind of leather jacket on every scene.
And same with Joey. Same with Joey.
Wardrobe department. He is a doctor. Can we please take him out of the leather jacket when he is on duty? Please.
Exactly.
Dr. Sexy is all that. What was it? Dr. Sexy, Dr. McChisel, and Dr. Trouble. That's what she said. That's what she called. She said, is he gonna be with Dr. McChisel next?
So
and Dr. Trouble. I was like, that girl need to stay out her mama's sex life. I'm like, girl, let it go.
Which brings us our next nomination.
Yeah, I was going to say we hadn't got there yet, but we can go there.
Yeah. Catherine, who's on the block for me because she just
Catherine and
mind your business
on the block.
Catherine, mind your business. Don't worry, she's definitely on the block because Catherine, you need to mind your business.
Because your mama
get her groove back.
Look,
yes,
Nicole, I will admit, though trifling in a couple of areas, she's living her best life. Let her have two men that she's talking to at the same time, thirsting after her if she won't. Mind the business.
Because my issue with
you should have had an issue with, you don't have an issue with. Yep. That's the thing for me. You don't have an issue with her screwing your dad's business partner. No, that's not weird at all.
Allie,
well, he's a family friend. I'm used to seeing him, but not with my mother. That means you've been lusting after my mama while he was with my daddy for how long? Don't know.
Exactly. He's your daddy's friend. Red flag.
That's just
exactly.
Wrong.
Allie, I don't think the catency is going to be able to save Kat this week.
Look,
she gonna now Kat's gonna have to fight to get. Kat is gonna have to fight to keep her place in the gates, but she on the hot seat this week.
Now, before we go there, before we continue, let me say this, and then we're gonna get back because Kat, we got a lot to talk about with you. But for this right here, I'm gonna say this right. Let me find it before we go there. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is where I think what Kat did right this week.
I'll give Kat credit for that.
She did.
I appreciate her decorum and her acceptance and getting to know Shanice.
I enjoyed that scene. I enjoyed them.
I did. I was like, you know what? This is mature of Kat to understand, to talk with them. And then they say, well, I'm glad it's not that crazy goof, whatever she called Leslie. And if you're going to fight, I got your back kind of thing, you know, whatever. Like, I like that they're a dynamic. And I like that Shanice was like, okay, this is very new, but I want to get to know you. You get to know me. I want you to ask whatever questions you need to ask. It is what it is. And I'm like, you know, I like it.
I do too. I love this dynamic between Shanice and Kat. I loved it.
Yes. Now back to the way that she acted when she saw this though. With
Girl,
she was ridiculous.
Look. I won't say stay in a child's place, but mind your own business.
And I did not appreciate the lie she told Grand with she with a different man every night.
She wasn't with no. And that's what
every night. I mean, last night.
She's on a date. So what? You want her now? If she went and just picked one and married him the next day, would you be upset with that? Yes, you would. You're supposed to date and figure out what you want. You can't see you sleeping with the first one you slept with, and now you in love, girl. Let it go. Stop.
Like she was doing too much, and then you go, and then not only are you doing too much? You got the nerve to go to your mother's office and confront her about it.
And confront her.
I
And
saw
then-
you
Cole handled
last
it
night.
way better than I would
She
have.
didn't even go about it nicely. She could have went about, so Mom, I saw you last night. Did you have fun? No, she was all in there accusatory and just nasty and negative. I'm
Look,
like,
this is where this is the
got
issue
it right,
that I
Mom.
take. This is the issue that I take with gentle parenting, because
Yeah.
this is gentle
Mhm.
parenting taken to an extreme. Because
That's
you're
what I'm
mind your
saying.
business.
basically shut that down,
You
little
got
girl.
the right mama, because I might
Yes.
would have smacked her.
Yeah, because it's none of your business. What happens in my house and in my
She said, "How do you
Girl.
think you got here?"
Yeah.
And it's one, and Allie, I can understand that she doesn't want her mom hurt again, and we don't want to see Nicole hurt again. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's boundaries between a parent and a child, and
Mhm.
even
Mhm.
though you're an adult with a adult relationship with your mother, there are things that you are not privy to in your parents' business.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Exactly.
And Kat thinks that she is above that, and that's where Kat messed up this week.
Yeah. Because she went around and she just completely flipped out, and she was in everybody's business, because now that we are on Kat, she went here as well, which was completely out of pocket, because here Danny's trying to talk to Isaiah about modeling, and she over there thinking Danny trying to get with Isaiah. Like, what is your
Yes.
She is all in.
What is your
in
problem?
the whole sex mode. Everybody is not trying to have sex, Kat.
Look,
It is.
What is your problem that you are
She
so
think
suspicious
everybody
of
having
everything
sex
that
now.
everybody is doing? And why do you think that it concerns you? Because not only that, you're trying to figure out what's going on with Jacob and Smitty. You're trying to figure out what Danny talking to
What they
Isaiah
over there
about.
talking
You're
about?
trying to figure out who your mama dating. You're trying to go into
You
who
just
your dad
nosy.
dating. You're trying to figure out what Eva got going on.
Find you
worry
some
about
business.
Kat's business. Right. Find you some business and mind the business that pays you.
Now, look, while we're here, though, to be fair, sister number 2 is also going on the block, because what the hell was that crash out today?
But here's the thing.
Ain't no thing.
Now here's the thing.
You done read this man for filth. For what reason?
Yeah.
Now
she
here's the
went
thing,
off
though,
today.
Keisha. Here's the thing, though, Keisha. Is Eva justified in her crash out?
Rant?
No, absolutely
No.
not. However, I understand where her crash out came from, because we've seen that same type of crash out in Kat with Tomas.
We did. But
So
let me
it's one
tell
of
you,
those deals
hold
where-
on, pause. You are correct. But the difference is, Kat's crash out with Tomas, you were actively pushing up on her, man. Kat was talking to him about business. And the crash out didn't even come initially from the flirtation, because there was none.
But
the crash out came because Kat was talking to him about being a model for Chelsea Cat. Oh, she wants everything that's mine. What? Where did that come from?
Because she basically feels that that's what she did to Kat. So it's her insecurity because she was pushing up on the Tomas.
Guilty.
So now
It's
she
guilty.
thinks she's doing the opposite.
She's channeling her guilt back
exactly.
to Kat.
But
exactly.
But even then, I don't fully agree with that, because at first Tomas and Eva were not on that type of time. They didn't get on that type of time until probably later, up until they slept together.
Okay, but at the moment that you listen, in the moment that Eva knew that they were together enough to keep questioning Tomas, what about Kat? You knew that there was a possibility and that how they felt about each other. And so you stayed in his proximity. You knew they were dating, and you keep talking about, some book, go to the hotel, all this other stuff, knowing Kat was still in the picture. And so you pushed up on Kat's man. And now you think she's trying to get her lick back and do the same things to you.
I definitely think she's channeling. And to her defense, her mama egged that on. She definitely egged that on. But this is definitely her channeling, because everything about this entire exchange with Isaiah was her channeling exactly what happened with Kat and Tomas. So it's almost like her guilt.
But even with the Tomas and Eva situation, even though there, as I stated, there towards the latter end of that whole thing, Eva was pushing up on Tomas, but at the same time, Tomas was entertaining it as well.
He was.
Isaiah was, even though this was a business meeting, or not even a business meeting, this was just a casual conversation. But with this conversation, it was Isaiah wasn't even looking at Kat like that. Tomas
exactly, and that is why she's on the block. Because
I don't argue that Eva needs to be on the block because she was trifling today. She was completely 100% agree. But it's one of those deals where I'm wanting to look at the holistic picture of everything. Because it's one of those deals where
she doesn't know how to basically be a girlfriend. She was already on my list before today, because why do you keep telling your crazy ass psychotic mama your daddy's business?
Exactly. But
before you go there, Keisha, before you go there,
to basically have a boyfriend. She doesn't even really get these feelings, I don't think.
Okay, I understand that, but she don't have a boyfriend because she told him let's keep it casual. So she had absolutely no reason to crash out today.
She ran that back today.
She ran it back. He said, wait a minute. So we do something else, because he tried to make her a girlfriend and tried to make her be exclusive. And she said, that ain't what I want. So technically, he can talk to whoever he want to talk to.
This is true. And I will give Isaiah credit for that, because when he did try to say, okay, let's cuff it. Let's become a thing. She's like, no, I want to keep it casual. Isaiah's like, okay, well, I disagree, but I will move at your pace. Now that you see me talking to, I won't say just any other girl. I think if it was any other girl, she wouldn't have had an issue. But with it being Kat, she, especially with how things have gone with her and Kat, I believe that's where I can see why she crashed out. Not saying justified, but I see why.
But Donald, let's think about this now. Let's think about the differences in the two situations. Did Eva know Tomas before the whole Kat and Tomas thing? No. Did Kat know Isaiah? Yes, they went to school together. They grew up together. They're cousin-in-laws. So it's not like he doesn't already have a relationship with this person.
But even then, Kat knew that Isaiah and Eva were talking.
She wasn't pushing up on him. It was a business.
But she's also trying to discourage Isaiah from talking to Eva.
She didn't do that till after Eva crashed out. When she was over there, she was talking about Danny's thing. She wasn't actively doing that.
The very second that Isaiah stepped onto the scene of Fairmont Crest,
I'm talking about
Eva was talking with Isaiah, Kat pushed up into the conversation. She merged herself into the conversation. It was telling Isaiah, stay away from this woman. She is bad news. You don't want no parts of it.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about today. I thought you were talking about today.
She did, but at the same time, since that happened, Kat has really been kind of low with Isaiah, like whatever. But Eva gave her permission and license today to say, see what I told you about back then? This is what you don't want to deal with it. She gave her, she proved Kat's point, basically.
Yep. And Kat sat right at that bar and waited so she could come over and say, I told you.
But even then, that still speaks to Kat, because Kat's just as petty as Eva if you want to play that game.
They are two sides of the same coin.
So much like that's why their problem. That's exactly what their problem is.
But even then, as you're saying that Eva proved Kat's point, Kat proved Eva's points on multiple occasions in terms of how immature, childish, and insecure that Kat is.
They are twins.
I don't disagree with that.
They're showing us every single chance they get. They're twins.
So the question is, why is one better than the other? So the question is, why is one better than the other?
No, they aren't. Neither one is better than the other. Neither one of them is better than the other.
Yeah. I don't have a side. I'm Switzerland.
Crazy. Whatever goes around.
You have to remain objective, because me and Allie still have to have our day in court.
But that's between you and Allie. But I find both of them to be equally aggravating as hell.
I agree. Exactly. I don't pick a side. I don't pick one over the other, because they both act nuts
They act the
at different
same.
times and in different ways.
Yeah.
They both do the two sides of the same coin.
But
Yep,
I wanted
yes,
to
they are.
snatch Eva today. Because I'm like, why are you going off on this
I
boy?
You
I
going off
I
on the
will,
man.
I will admit,
Wrong.
I was like, yo, Eva, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
Right.
But as again, do I condone it? No. Do I understand where it came from? Yes.
And speaking of the whole twin thing, and we already know they're sisters, but speaking of all of that, June gave Kat some very good advice and said, you better stop acting the way you act towards Eva, because you're going to close that door and you don't want to close it where you can't open it again. To me, that was a very telling thing from the writers and from what's going to happen, that you are going to need Eva.
That's not
and
the
you
first
need
time
to stop
she
this.
told that.
Somebody
else said that recently, didn't they? They told her that she gonna need Eva.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
Ted
coming,
did.
but something coming.
Something's coming.
Because Kat is going. Something tells me that Kat is going to get into a car wreck, and she needs one of her organs is failing, and the only match that is going to be for Kat is Eva.
Or she gonna realize that Tomas has 12 children, just like he had 12 bodies.
Why is everybody just trying to say that Tomas has some hidden family?
For real.
I don't know. Because Tomas, something is up with him. Something is up with Tomas. I agree, girl.
Nothing with Tomas. He's trying to get his promotion.
This is the thing with me and people who clearly don't know soap operas and trying to push a narrative that doesn't make sense. It takes the fun out of the soap opera. Like people trying to say that Kat is Eva's, that Eva is Nicole's daughter switched at birth. Where in the hell does that make sense?
Ursula, please explain this to him. It's not switched at birth. Ursula's broken it down, and it does make sense.
Okay.
And it is coming. We're thinking it's going to come out, but yeah.
It's coming.
Here's the scenario, Donald. Ted and Leslie are in the bed together doing what they do. Ted is having problems with Nicole, so he pillow talking to Leslie about she trying to get pregnant. We doing IVF. We doing all of these things. It's not working. I wish she just stopped. It's putting a strain on us. It's getting on my nerves. Leslie, who we know is very resourceful, has someone in the IVF clinic or someone she knows that she got one of their embryos from, because they had several embryos. She couldn't stay pregnant. So she got that and implanted it in herself and have their baby to say, I got pregnant and the baby. So now, because remember she called somebody there for the DNA test or whatever, said, hey, I need a favor. Remember we got all these different people that have been players behind the scenes that have shown us who make things move and shake. So I think Leslie conveniently got pregnant by their embryo. And she was saying the same genetic markers, and she's seen all this before. They acting like this. I think it's going to come out some kind of way when they're going to need to test some blood, or somebody going to need a kidney, somebody going to need something. And they're going to find out that Eva is actually Ted and Nicole's other baby. Leslie is not genetically tied to her. She's just a carrier of that embryo, because it is not far-fetched that Ted tell her everything, because he tell her everything now. Ted mouth run like water. So he pillow talking with her, and she know what's going on. She was resourceful then, and she resourceful now. That is how I figure she got that.
Amen.
I do not believe in a switched. I don't believe in a switched at birth, that she came in and took a baby and did no whole swap or nothing like that. I think the embryo is got planted. One of the spare ones.
I don't think she's crazy enough to do that. She is.
Yep. Put two and two together.
And then Eva is going to have the gene. Yep. You might. Yep. That might. Well, no. Well,
Nicole doesn't have it. But I mean, can the gene
that doesn't mean Ted's side of the family, he never got checked. That still doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
Though?
The gene.
I think it can.
It can't skip, because the thing with the gene is that once it stops at like say for instance, if Vernon and Anita didn't have Danny, if they just had Nicole and she tested negative, then the gene stops. Mm-hmm. That's what I understand, because they're saying that because Nicole tested negative, Martin and Kat are completely danger free.
That's true. I've just looked it up.
Yeah, okay.
According
so
to
then
Jerome,
if that
BRCA
would
gene
be her
mutations
embryo,
do not
then it would
skip
still
genes.
stop.
Yeah, Jerome just confirmed that for me. The BRCA gene mutations do not skip generations. They are passed directly from parent to child.
Yeah, they don't.
You done named yours Jerome?
Yes, his name is Jerome.
Jerome and Wilson. Lord have mercy, y'all special.
Wait, hold on. Who is Jerome?
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about
Jerome
it later.
Jerome is Keisha's personal assistant and marketing director.
Assistant.
Wow. Okay. Now
you don't have to be explaining his genetics, Angela. That's not for everybody to understand.
Do I see Ursula's theory playing out? Potentially. But me personally, I'm not a fan of Eva being potentially Ted and Nicole's daughter. Me personally.
You'd rather her be Psycho's daughter?
Yes.
Why?
It keeps the dynamic going.
No.
The dynamic is gonna go. You know what a banging storyline that is?
I mean,
but because it's the way that when Anita said that point that she said that you will never be a Dupree, that's the point that basically everybody's going back at, because she's gonna have to eat that. That's why everybody
don't have to eat it one way or the other. She gonna eat it one way or the other.
That's gonna be what brings Ted and Nicole back together.
Yeah, she gonna have to eat it one way or the other. Either Leslie gonna be her sister, or Eva gonna be her daughter. But either way, Anita gonna have to eat those words. And she kept having this strong connection to Eva. Even now, what has happened, Eva can do no wrong in Nicole's eyes.
Yeah.
She still has that soft part for her.
It's definitely something. And I think that's the Ursula's theory is the only theory I've heard that makes sense.
It makes sense. But it's one, like I said, for me, I wouldn't be a fan of Eva being Nicole and Ted's daughter. But if they did go with it, I'd be invested in the storyline.
The storyline is going to be crazy, because then you got to deal with, okay, you're not my mama, but you are my mama because you raised me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So I'm still going hard for you. But then this is my mama. And oh my God, you're my mama. Then here comes
to jail and be in there.
Because not only do I have to share my daddy, but now I got to share my mama too.
Yeah, that will have Kat come unglued.
And that will have Kat in the crazy house right there.
Speaking of crazy,
her just truly done.
Let's go here for a second.
Let's
go several places. First of all, before we get to the second player in this team, in this scene, let's talk about these roses for a second.
Dead wrong for that.
Do you remember somebody sending you roses 30 years ago because you slept with them, and all of a sudden, because you see a rose, that's what memory comes to mind?
That's the first thing that comes in your head.
That's a shame.
And that's not just from one woman, that's from
two.
And if Denise, she's a good woman, because that would have any other woman say, nope. You ain't gonna sit here and give me your hand-me-down.
Gave them all the patience.
You ain't about to have me you about to give me your hand-me-down routines.
Yeah, you gonna have to come with something new, bro. He be in the doghouse. Look, he would have to channel his inner Vernon Dupree on that one to get himself out that doghouse.
You're gonna have to work that out a lot differently. And I need you to get your behind out this hotel already. I done told you.
Denise told you.
The money you done spent at the hotel,
and get some or change rooms already. Why are you still in the same room?
Okay,
Denise,
but wait a minute. Let's go back.
Go back to this part.
Let's go back to number one, these flowers. Okay, but is he sending the exact same bouquet that makes these women say, oh, well, before we go there, because we know how Leslie got here, right here. This was Ted's fatal mistake right here. Hold on. Now, why would you tell her the flowers?
The flowers for Shanice. Everybody's mouth runs like
my
water.
mama, my auntie, Anita, because she said you could have said anything.
One of my patients. You ain't have to tell her anything at all. It's none of your business who I'm ordering flowers for.
I was about to say, you know what he could have said and should have said? None of your damn business.
Well, this is what I said when Ted has diarrhea of the mouth and why he was pillow talking to this person about him and Nicole not being able to have this baby. Because that's one of the first things that Leslie did was throw that up in her face that you couldn't get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She only could have gotten that from Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ted it is a number of things Ted could have said other than this. And if he would have said, and if she said, oh, you're making me and her feel special, whatever, he could have said, yeah, you're right. And still, because she's thinking it's not till Valentine's Day, he could have just said nothing. Yeah, you're right. And then sent both of them some carnations or whatever on that day or evil and just left it alone. No, it ain't for you.
What happened to my roses? I don't know.
But I agree with Allie, and this is what I was wondering too. Did he ever say where the other roses went?
Probably one to her house and one to the office.
That's what I was thinking too. But I don't know.
Because he said both locations. So I think that he probably sent one to her house.
Oh, okay.
So how close she gets to him and he doesn't even push her away.
Yeah,
exactly. Because he's trying to be friends. He's trying his best to befriend her, but you give her the ammunition and then get mad when she take what you do and act crazy on it. But you handed her the gun at that point, said, "Pop." So here she go, right here.
You know, look, y'all know everybody on this show has to play nice for the sake of the kids, the grown ass kids,
grown kids.
That Vernon has mentioned on multiple occasions. They grown.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a problem with Ted sending flowers. My point is, do he send the exact same arrangement? Because Nicole came by and said, I got flowers from that once with Ted from a very intimate part of my life.
Everybody open mouth about their sex life.
You mean to tell me a dozen roses make you think of the first time you and Ted did it and he sent you flowers? Is he sending the exact same arrangement?
Yes, but it's just a dozen roses. It wasn't any arrangement. It was just
random
roses.
Number 4.
But what I'm saying is, I have gotten flowers from other men before that are not my husband. When I see an arrangement, do I say, oh, Eric sent me back in 1994. He sent me that arrangement. No.
Yeah.
And you really tell me the only flowers that
the same red. List? I'm like, I guess I know.
How many different red flowers? Red is red is red is red. Roses.
Yeah, but just a different flower. I'm like,
what does that mean?
Wasn't working for you with either the other women you sent them to. So don't basically do it again.
But Tim probably don't even remember.
That's what I'm saying. Roses. I don't think it's that serious.
It would be different if it was some gardenias with peace lilies and an orchid.
Right.
Now that's a custom arrangement. It's freaking roses, a dime a dozen. Any person on the street corner sell roses. It's roses.
Yeah. It's not anything special or unique. It is red roses.
It is red roses. It might have been a piece of baby's breath in it. That's it. It ain't like it was a boat-shaped vase or a V-shaped vase that makes it stand out. It's a pack of the arrangement of roses.
I am not about to the hospital talking to random doctor number 4 and saying, "Oh my gosh, I remember the first time that Ted did me, and he sent me roses the next day." Said no woman ever.
But Shanice was talking about it too with Carlton. That was the part that was funny to me. I'm like, so did you have a good night? Did you have dessert?
That was hilarious.
Yes, the fact that y'all are so open about y'all sex life, talking to everybody about everything. Why?
I excused them because all they were really trying to find out is, do I have to worry about her coming back for her man? No. Do I have to worry about him coming back for his woman? No. Okay, you do your job, I'm gonna do my job. We both gonna do our black job.
And that's fine. I was just bothered by the roses and the fact that both of these women want to tie Ted to some
To the
roses, and then
roses, red
then
roses.
she calls him out on it, and he's like speechless, like, well, dang, you got me.
Yeah,
I
I
send
need to
roses
do
after I
better.
get some. But
Yeah.
Ted is a flower guy. He was sending how many things to
Delivery
Nicole?
guy number
He,
7
he,
too.
he just sends
Dad, I need you to
flowers.
come up with a look. You can't be a one trick pony. You got to come up with some more tricks, Teddy Bear.
But do you know
Yeah,
how
you gotta come
expensive
up with
those
some more
things are?
tricks.
You don't.
That's what I'm saying. Ted send nice flowers, but you just saying he can't send flowers to nobody now? Because next thing you know, if he send her more flowers, it's gonna be, oh, well, when I passed my exam, Ted sent me flowers.
Look.
Oh, it was my
But
birthday.
remember when
Ted sent me
they
flowers.
first had the whole thing, and Nicole was upset. He sent a beautiful arrangement of flowers to her, and she gave them to the staff. He could have
Right.
sent a different set of
Shanice
flowers.
said,
Give out a
Shanice
plant
said,
is trying me right now.
don't you know diamonds are a girl's best friend?
Thank you. Yup.
She
Yeah,
said,
need to
you
put
gave me some
diamonds
roses,
around
the
that right
roses
there.
guy, and you gave them to all the other hoes too. So send me diamonds
Mhm.
next time.
Yep.
I just, but we already knew she was gonna crash out. But I just didn't. The whole Rose thing, I was like, y'all not gonna do Ted. I don't appreciate that. You're not gonna do Ted like that. But this right here, she went all the way left.
Yeah.
Why is housekeeping letting this woman into the room?
That's what I'm saying.
And
Let's
that-
talk about
and
this.
that-
For a
Gave her a
second.
keynote. That's for you, honey. I'm like, I'm like,
That is the reason for the class action suit.
Yep, for real.
That's a
Because she has
lawsuit.
been. That's the second time that she's been in his his room. So I'm like,
That's
you're not changing
eviction.
rooms. You're not changing staff. You're not making sure. I'm like, it's ridiculous. How
That's
she
eviction.
keeps getting in there.
That's termination. That's eviction.
Mhm.
That's lawsuit.
Yep.
It really is.
Because that's
It
just
really
wrong.
is.
Because I have a problem with the management for that. Y'all need to give me, and maybe that's why he's there. He got free stay after he sat there and fussed about.
But can we
At this-
give Leslie kudos for the coat and the matching bag?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this fit is fitting.
I didn't love the coat,
I loved it.
but I,
like
do
the
love
coat.
that brown blazer
the bag.
thing she got going on. But I don't love that coat.
Has Leslie ever come in looking dusty?
No,
She has
no,
a couple
no,
things
no.
that's been questionable back in the day, but for the most
Before
part,
she
she's
had
all right.
money, that was before,
Yeah,
she
before
had
she
money.
had money.
Okay. I still need
So,
someone
okay,
to buy
where's
that.
next?
I need someone to buy that.
Hold on. She came in and put them dusty behind underwear behind the couch cushion. Talking about voila.
Yeah.
Voila. And then Eva clocked it. So Eva is very good at clocking her mama, just her whole action.
Yes,
She was like, you did something.
You did
You a
something.
little bit too happy. What you
But
do?
this is my problem with that. If you know your mama that
With
well,
Joy's best
why the
outfit.
hell you keep telling her everything?
You right there. You right when you right.
Like, why? Why do you keep telling her everything? You know she gonna
that's
do
not what
something
I wanted.
stupid.
Yeah, she told her. She told her. And then she keep rubbing it in. She is with Shanice. She's with Shanice. He's with Shanice. And she's like, that's still the love of my life. And then she said, Eva said, you still doing it? She said, oh, Dusty Marcel. What she called him? Oh, something, Chris, something.
I don't know, but Marcel is on the block because you falling down on your job. You have one job, and that is to keep this crazy heifer busy.
In line. So you ain't putting it down right. Something.
I need you to put it down, pick it up, flip it over, and do it again.
Look, if the legs ain't shaking, you ain't doing it right.
Hello.
Not if the legs
Yep.
ain't
You gotta
shaking.
start over,
It's after
Marcel.
10
Start
o'clock.
over.
We have officially, the time is 10:37. We have officially entered behind the gates after dark.
Yeah.
Legs shaking.
Oh, she called him Shaft.
Shaft.
Mother.
Grand put Vernon
Her
out
book.
that house.
So
But before
both
that-
Anita
go ahead.
and Vernon had valid points.
Yes.
Do I think that Anita should have told Vernon to leave the house? Yes. Do I blame Vernon for being worried about Anita? I don't blame him one bit, because if my spouse
No.
fainted in front of me and it's to the point to where they ain't breathing or it appears they ain't breathing, oh no, you ain't about to get rid of me that easily. I am attached to your hip.
I understand that, and why did you say that? If he called Dr. On, why would Dr. On call Ted to come and administer an IV?
I don't think
Maybe he didn't really call Dr.
I don't
No.
think he called Dr. On. I thought he was going to, and he didn't.
Yeah.
So he called
because
Ted.
because Ted said Dr. On called me and sent me.
Oh, did you?
He said when I got the call, when Dr. On called me, I came over and hung an IV from the lamp for Anita.
The lamp is taking me out.
He hung it in the lampshade.
It
Don't
just
y'all
needs to
act like
hang high.
Listen,
don't y'all act like he didn't have that IV.
leave the prop department alone. Leave the prop department.
You just needed something high. It didn't matter
Leave the
what it
prop
was.
department alone. They had to do what they had to do. It would have been suspicious if he came walking up with a big old IV
pole. That's all.
and he can't walk in there and be discreet like that. He had to improvise.
Okay.
But in terms of Anita, I can understand, not in terms of everyone's treating me like I'm this fragile egg and you have to walk around my eggshells.
It was getting on her nerves.
And I can understand that, because I'm not fragile. I'm not impotent. I'm not incapable of doing day-to-day functions, at least as of yet. I'm still in my right mind, so ease up. But
let me do what I can do.
Right. But Vernon, you did go overboard with treating her as if she's an invalid.
Especially when she in your ear trying to get some, and your response is some cancer bull.
Yeah.
She was trying to get some. That was inappropriate, Vernon.
But here's the thing, Vernon, he doesn't know how to turn it off, because Anita's very savvy. She says, I'm gonna take Sharon with me to my appointment. You going. I'm gonna have this private conversation with Nicole about being the matriarch. She's handling business, but not in Vernon's sight. And Vernon is sitting right there, straight up in the living room on the phone. Oh, cancer this, cancer that. Let me look up this and that. And she's like, again. Like, Vernon, have a time and place for all of that. You got an office upstairs. You got a place at Banneker. You got the club. You can do all that research outside of her presence.
But it also
outside of the house.
But it also trails back to why Naomi hasn't told Jacob about her diagnosis. Because Anita has said, I need to have these kind of conversations with at least somebody. But my entire family is so grief-stricken with my diagnosis, I can't talk to them without someone thinking that I'm about to pass out if I just yawn.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can understand her taking... I actually applaud her for taking Sharon, because it's one of those things where she said, I don't need you to coddle me. I need to have a real heart-to-heart with you right now about a worst-case scenario.
Right. And he can't take it. He can't take it.
But it's also one of those things where I guess as a man, it's one of the things where if we have been with someone as long as Vernon and Anita have, and the very thought, not saying that women don't go through this as well, but speaking from a man's perspective, is like after being with someone for that long, we depend on you to be able to do the things to pick up on the things that we just don't think about. And when that person that really completes us is about to leave, is about to pass away potentially, that messes with our psyche. It's like, I'm about to be by myself. I don't know how to be by myself. And it's one of those things where, at least within these situations, at least from my experience and from what I've seen, women tend to have a better time transitioning and handling it than a man does.
Yeah. And I agree, because not only this show, but yesterday, I got a call very early in the morning. My dad called to tell me one of my uncles had passed. And so I was like, oh my God, and so that led to a conversation that Raphael and I had of, well, what happens if one of us is no longer here? What do you do? And his whole thing is, do you honestly think I would be able to function and move on without you, what am I going to do without you? Like, to the point where he was crying, like, I can't be in a position where I would lose you. What would I possibly do? There's no way I could go on without you not being here. And I, gave him this whole, listen, no, you have to, that's your promise to me. We're building this business. You have to continue on. That is our legacy. That's what I want. So you have to be able to pick up the pieces. And he's just like, I don't know. So that's just a testament to your point, Donald. Like, when you are in that intertwined with someone and in that relationship, and you think about that person not being there, it's like complete and utter shutdown, chaos, fear, and everything else. And I get it. And a lot of people don't know how to, in this position, how important it is to have that positive attitude to make things seem as normal as possible for the person going through it, because you are manifesting your own fears onto this person of this, I'm not going to say selfishness of wanting that person there, because it's not selfish, but you thinking about, how is my life going to change when this person is not here? And a lot of times that tends to take over. But Vernon redeemed himself with a little party and a little snapping of the fingers.
Dancing like dancing like a character from Sims 4.
Oh yeah, that dancing. I was like, Vernon, really?
Go on, get down now with your bad self.
Look like a damn Sims character.
He did though.
I was like,
not do him like that.
I was like, this is so cringe, but it's adorable. Because they just being in the moment. And I'm like, you know what? I'll let you have it. Still look like a Sims character, but I'll let you have it.
I'm done.
Yeah. And I hate that they had to shut it down early, because Grand now is
that broke me. I'm like,
it did me too.
And her reaction, flawless. I loved it.
You didn't even tell
I just need to go. We said we're not going to talk about it, but we just said I need to go. So I need to go home now. If you don't mind, I just need to go.
Now, what I really want to see next week is what this short hairdo she got going on.
Yeah, that she decided to go ahead and cut it. Maybe.
Well, I know eventually she's going to be rocking her natural hair, right? Her real hair.
Well, maybe, I guess. Hopefully,
she may be rocking a fro. I don't know.
I know.
I would like to see a nice little
picture
pixie
on set with her real hair, and they said that she was, I guess, had transitioned the role, and it's now her natural hair.
Okay. Well, that'll be. I mean, it's going to be different to see. Like, wait, what's going on?
But I mean, it's part of the.
Oh yeah, I get it. I totally get it. It was something I wanted to talk about before we got out of here, and I'm trying to find it. Let me just go here. Circle the block again, right here.
Hey, the sex scene was good this go around than the other one.
We still cringe.
We didn't see it. We didn't see it.
It was more detailed than
way
the last
out
time.
there.
She said,
serious push-up bra.
She said, driver, roll up the partition, please.
She knew when she got ready that she had no intention of that house. She might as well just got her Violet Bridgerton on and just met him at the door with some lingerie.
Yeah.
Now, this is my word of caution for Nicole. Now, you getting your groove back. You find you living your best life, and we love to see it. But if you're gonna play the game of having two men on your arm who are actively interested in you, be careful and make sure you don't get your wires crossed. Because the second that the wires get crossed, all hell is gonna break loose.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my word of caution to Nicole. Because
I want her with the other doctor. I want her with Kyle. I don't want her with Carlton.
Same. I want her with Kyle. But at the same time, Carlton and Kyle are gonna come unglued when they find out that Nicole is low-key playing both of
Well,
them.
they both know that
She's not playing anybody because she told them, I am not ready to commit to anybody. She ain't playing nobody. Yeah. She was.
I think that
I am seeing multiple people.
Yes, but seeing multiple people does not equate to sleeping with both of you.
That's none of your business.
She only slept with one so far.
Did I say I'm only sleeping with you? No, because it's none of your business. Because why? We're single, no strings.
Hey y'all, I have
one of the doctors is crazy. You think so? See, I thought about that, but no, no.
I think Carlton is cuckoo.
I have a different male perspective that would like to voice a 60-second perspective of the situation.
This ain't really gonna be a perspective.
Okay.
I'm just appalled by. Hello, hi, hey everybody.
Hi.
Hey.
I am absolutely appalled by anybody who spells their name Kyle, dial with a K.
Oh,
get out of here. K-I-N.
That was not his doing. That's the showrunners.
That's the show's doing.
They're fired.
I am absolutely.
Well, how did you want it spelled?
K-Y-L-E.
K-Y-L-E.
Like any normal person named Kyle.
It's
Any normal person. This man's a
whoever made the decision to name him Dial with the K needs to be fired immediately.
Oh, yeah, it's K-I-A-L, Kyle. Yeah.
It makes me think they're setting him up to be a serial killer. Because
no, I mean, with this plasma ring, it wouldn't be too far-fetched.
No, that's Grey Poupon is in the plasma ring.
But yeah, this was more entertaining than it was the first time they got together.
I love how soap opera people have sex with all these blankets and sheets and stuff in the way. It's so cute.
You know what? This ain't Netflix because Netflix would have shown every titty.
Not really. Not really.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Because it's like, oh, all these sheets all in the way. I'm like, I get it, but it's like so weird. I'm like, that's in the way.
Why is her hair intact? Her hair is intact. When you bunking like that,
thank you.
Right
Okay,
your hair don't be intact like that.
Thank you, because you be like this, trying to get it back right. You be trying to get it back right before you look.
Yeah, before you look up, you're supposed to be flattening it out. That's right. That is true.
Wow.
If
I don't approve.
If her hair ain't sweated out, then he ain't do it right.
I just don't approve.
Just saying.
Allie, that one was okay for you though, right, Allie? That was a decent one.
But they didn't show nothing.
That's what I said. That was okay for Allie.
See, I asked if I could be on this.
Sorry.
They don't. They. No, I'm just not here for it.
It's soap opera sex. It's called.
We know it was a stage scene, but they're acting, and so if it's a stage sex scene, then it should look like a stage sex scene. And I agree with her.
What did Beyonce say?
Your hair is not perfectly intact.
Yeah.
Beyonce said I woke up like this.
Yeah. Allie said they shouldn't be showing it because it's kids watching. Well, they've been doing
it. They got no business watching the.
They're supposed to be in school, Allie, at 2 o'clock.
Be in school.
First of all, why they watching?
Is not wrong.
First of all,
and they supposed to be at
grown
nap
folk
time.
business. Why they watching
nap time or school?
Yeah. What you said, brother?
They ain't grown folks' business. Stay out of here. If you can't handle it, don't watch grown folk business.
Disney Channel, bye-bye.
Listen, Disney Channel, Nickelodeon. I would say Cartoon Network, but Cartoon Network got canceled. But neither here or there. Find you a child show. Go on YouTube or something.
I'm not YouTube. Please don't put them on YouTube. Oh goodness.
All right, y'all. So that time has come. We're gonna take a commercial break, but y'all go ahead and vote for who you think should be kicked out of the gates and why. We're gonna recap our nominations as we come back. But if y'all have new people, things we hadn't talked about, or just whoever you're thinking, go ahead and put in the comments of who you should think is gonna go this week. And we shall be right back. Oh shoot. Hold on. I thought it. All right.
My pen's not ready.
When I finish with you, 23-hour lockdown. good.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
After cheese was really good, the collard greens was
Hi, how you doing? Hey, how was your visit? Yeah.
Mashed empanadas.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. How you guys like it?
All right, Angela, who got the trivia?
Well, our two favorite people, of course. Oh, as a kid, you too late, girl. Marvella, Allie got number 1 and Marvella got number 2. They both put both answers in, but yeah, Allie was in first for number 1 and Marvella was in first for number 2.
All right,
You gotta get
ladies.
in when it happens.
Number 3.
Okay. Well, congratulations, lady. You got both of y'all got bragging rights for the night. We will not be awarding any prizes until Allie has her basket in hand, and it's coming.
Yeah.
So the moment that you have it in hand,
you, Allie.
that
Postal
is when
service, hurry up.
that is when we'll start it over again, because we want Allie to be able to show off her basket and say, hey, this is what it is. All right. Nominations. Keisha, who you got?
Well, I've been keeping tally of everybody, but my official nomination, I'm giving it to Madison.
Okay.
Because it's the fact that she was about to just straight up bounce on this girl with no explanation at all. That was just tacky.
Yeah, Madison gotta go.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Okay. I'll say I echo Keisha with Madison. She's actually my number 1. Madison was trifling for, because as we stated, no telling how long she already had this in the works, and then using this as an excuse to go ahead and go with it. My second choice is Kat, because you need to find some damn business and quit getting up into everybody's. Literally. My third nomination is Derek, because you need to move on from Ashley, because this is going to become toxic, and she can't be able to move on effectively, and you still trying to hold on to the past. You dwelling in it, actually. So and you didn't have to approach Dr. Grayson like that. So,
Yeah, my second is Bill, because the fact that you just laid in that bed and fake sleep on your wife was so wrong.
Bill was funny to me this week. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he was.
Bill was funny to me. Now, granted, he was trifling in terms of how he approached Vernon and expecting him to say, "Well, you should fight for my daughter." No, nigga. Sorry.
Like he was going to take him back on the
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Angela.
Facebook. I'll behave. I'll behave.
Angela.
You gonna try and behave? You mean?
Yes, I will behave. I got it.
Devil's advocate. If we put Cat at the top of the list, we got to do Eva, because Isaiah did not
I was
deserve
gonna
it.
say Eva is on my list.
I don't deny.
Okay.
You know I love my Eva.
Can somebody nominate besides Keisha and Bill and Donald? Because
I am nominating Eva because Eva went off for no reason, and I get that she's insecure and she's upset, but she's probably thinking about it as she goes to sleep tonight that she went off, and I hope she's going to apologize a little bit on Monday. But she totally flipped, and so I hope her behind ain't pregnant. That's why she's flipping. But so Eva is on mine, and then Madison is still on mine as well, and Kat. Eva is my new one from the bunch.
Okay, and my nominations I have two. My first nomination is the bellhop at the hotel.
Yeah,
because you violated company policy by accepting whatever little piece of change
company policy. That's the law.
You. The law, company policy, ethics code, morality, the bro code, everything and all things. He broke it by letting her in the room for a C note. And when he loses his job, Leslie is not going to be nowhere to be found to take up his unemployment checks and compensation. So he is on the block, the person. And my next person is Ashley. And the reason I have Ashley is the fact that she came back with the Derek, we're going to get through this together, the we thing, and she picked up the stray dog again to open up this door to feelings.
But I'm thinking she's going to keep him in the friend zone, I hope. But he's still going to take
know by now that she can't put Derek in the friend zone.
Yeah, he's going to take it the wrong way. Yeah,
right. She should know by now that she can't friend zone Derek and then say we're going to do this and put these we things together, because he and Jan both are going to get the wrong idea.
Yeah,
and you are just starting a relationship or a new thing with Grayson. How is that going to look to turn around and say, oh, I'm going to go back and help him through this hard time, when y'all have had strawberry or raspberry sorbet however many times? Y'all have shared this ice cream, and then you're going to go back to, what is it, mint chocolate chip, just for a moment, just to help it find a new sundae, a new cone to sit in while it's,
my crust is falling apart. Everybody was having all their ice cream, everybody falling apart at the same
right. Yes,
you should be having so much ice cream. You might need.
What was Dr. Grayson?
To some fruit.
Yeah, he was the raspberry sorbet. So now you done had the sorbet, but you're gonna go back to mint chocolate ice cream just to help it find, a new consistency from being ice cream to frozen yogurt, whatever it's trying to do now, since it's career's in jeopardy. But I put Ashley on the block for the we, and it may not warrant eviction, but it damn sure warrants a citation.
Hey, home.
So we also have on the block from tonight's nominations Haley, we have Jacob, we have Leslie, of course, and we have Ted. Now I have a question before we go to the vote here. Zakia said, where was it? Oh, nasty drawers that match her outfit. Did she take them drawers off her behind and put them under that pillow?
No, she brought them out of the purse.
She had on pants.
Okay, because I was about to go ahead and evict her immediately if that was the case.
No,
you didn't need to go to a commercial break if that's what happened.
She brought them out her bag.
Okay. That's a little bit better.
Yeah,
That would
she
be a little
brought 'em out her
romantic. I can
bag.
see them using that in one of them. Yeah.
But honorable mention, now that we're going there, to the costume department, for the simple fact that y'all been doing a lot of stuff that they have supposed to be new that still got the tags on it. Y'all done left the tag on them pillars. Y'all done left the tags on clothes. Y'all done left the tag on a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, they done left the tag on a bunch of stuff. And I wasn't going to say nothing, but
that's because they had to look. That's because they are on loan and they got to be returned.
I don't
But you got to hide the tag. You can look. I got me a gun in my room. You can get that off of Amazon real quick and easy.
Wait a minute. They talk. Go ahead, Nancy. What?
The kitchen department at the club.
The kitchen department at the club.
Yeah.
Okay.
That coffee they was drinking yesterday, they was steaming hot. You can see the smoke coming out. So for the first time, I see something is like it's coming out for real.
Special.
He putting the nominating the kitchen staff at the because he said the coffee was too hot and the coffee was too hot.
That's the way he likes his coffee.
And they took too long to bring that cake out today. We didn't get to see it.
They didn't get to see the cake. They never eat anyway. Good God, they get on my nerves wasting all that food. Them little salads.
And then you go look and Poppy, you go and mix that daggone whatever you were cooking in there. Talking about whatever he was cooking that first commercial. I'm like, oh my God, that kills me every time.
All right, so let's recap.
Peppers.
Oh yeah, that's the Philly cheesesteak empanada. Let me recap the nominations. We have, I heard empanadas. Oh yeah, because of your commercial. We play Derek, Cat. Allie nominated Ted because she said he's forever telling everybody's business and his own business. He can't keep his mouth shut. Eva for crashing out on Isaiah. Yeah. Bill, because he went to sleep on Haley and he keep trying to get back into the Duprees and tell everybody that he is not over Danny, that he made a mistake. Security for letting Leslie in to plant the draws. Leslie for planting the draws. Ashley for comforting Derek in a way that opens the door and blurs the lines. Haley for out in the open and poisoning Bill when Tomas could have walked right by and saw what she was doing, and for opening the dosage. And I'm nominating Randy for not giving her the proper instructions on how to use this dosage and
how to use the drugs.
That if she pump it up, that it's gonna show. Like that's vital information Haley needed to know, that if she started all of a sudden putting heavy doses, it was gonna show up. He didn't tell her that because he told her it was odorless, colorless, undetectable, and slow acting.
That's what he told her. And slow.
He did not say if you speed this up, it's gonna show up on the medical report. So that was information that Randy needed to say.
That takes away the whole claim of undetectability.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Exactly. So
Randy, we put cocoa butter. Cocoa butter wasn't on there, was he? Oh yeah, cocoa butter. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, yes, I got the people mixed up. The other one is peanut butter. That's right.
Yeah, peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup.
Yeah, peanut butter.
Peanut butter martini. Yeah, Randy, you dropped the ball on the instructions. The usage instructions.
Sorry.
So Keisha, have you made your decision?
I have.
You need a minute. You have? All right. Give me a moment. Just because Bridgerton started yesterday, that's how we got that particular introduction. Just because that was the honor of Bridgerton.
Okay. So I'll start with my citations. And I will sidebar by saying all of these citations are because these citations can lead to detriment because of their actions.
Okay.
Or did lead to detriment because of their actions. Bellhop number 3. Cocoa butter. And unseasoned chicken.
Okay. Those are good. Those are definitely citations.
Yeah. Those 3 have earned citations for their reckless behavior.
Yes.
Now, our eviction for this evening We gonna send her straight to Copenhagen. Goodbye, Madison.
Yeah. The door closed. What was that? That was like perfect.
Don't come back no more.
No more. Just
hold on. There's your ride.
that door closed
There
with
it
perfect
is.
timing.
Let me get her.
This is a tuck and roll kind of drive-by. Tuck and roll. Door
Drop
and
her
split
off at the
open.
train station.
Oh, hold it now. The guy changed. What guy changed, Allie? Oh, yeah, that one changed from the thing. Yeah, because I said in honor of Bridgerton starting this week. That's why we had that particular introduction to that segment.
Yeah.
Because that was honor because Bridgerton started yesterday. That's why.
So yeah.
That's the Duke of Hastings, since you never watched Bridgerton. That's who that is.
Bless his heart, Lord.
Okay.
Tara, you're the best.
Okay. That's the only eviction. That's it. Just straight
That's
Madison.
it.
That's it.
Just
Okay.
Madison and the violations. What was I going to say? I don't remember. I do have some songs for y'all, though. You want some songs?
Well, sure. Go ahead.
I don't even know where I wrote them now, child. Look. Oh, okay. Y'all ready? All right, we're ready. We got Bill, If I Could Turn Back Time.
Yeah.
Eva, Triggered by Janae Aiko.
Yeah.
Haley, In My Bed by Drew Hill. Nicole, Super Freak.
I was about to say thong song.
Not thong song.
And Chelsea.
I heard that one in a minute.
Breaking up is hard to do. Yeah.
That's
for who, Chelsea or Madison?
She got Chelsea.
That's Chelsea.
I think Chelsea just got blindsided.
I put Madison Fly Away by Mary J. Blige.
I'm going to give Let's Groove by I think it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think
yes.
For Anita and Vernon.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
I like that.
We haven't done this in a while, but I think here in 2026, like we really need to get back to this. So let's have some prayer. First on my prayer list is Bill, because Bill, I don't like what you're doing and all that other stuff, but baby, you in danger. And you in real danger. You in real danger. So I pray that Haley's fast acting, whatever she got going on, that Madison actually catches it, or the other doctors that alerts us to what's going on, Bill. I said her or the other doctor that she put in place. So she said she's going to run them other tests. Somebody catches what's going on. So, Bill, you on my prayer list. You on my prayer list, Bill. Any other prayers?
Prayers for Anita.
I got one.
Yeah, definitely.
For Anita.
Yeah.
Angela has one.
I said I was going to pray for Ashley because she is going into a trap. I mean, she's putting herself back in there, which is going to basically mess her up.
She went
straight D in the headlights. She did go willingly.
Yep. Yeah, she went willingly, but it's going to be more drama again.
My prayer is that Andre finds gainful employment in Fairmont Crest.
Yeah.
He can't work at the Kmart. There's no more Kmart out there.
He can't go back to New York without his wife.
He can't go anywhere, not just in New York, to any more business trips without her. Okay. Performer of the week, Keisha.
So I have two.
Okay.
First one is definitely Vernon with his conversation with Bill. And the second one I had that I really appreciated was the scene with Kat and Shanice.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I can go with that. That's good.
Well, how about no Anita with the hair thing? That was kind of deep.
But it was only 30
Yeah,
seconds.
she just.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really no performance yet. She just saw the hair,
pulled her hair out.
So your performers were Vernon and Ash. No, Vernon and who?
Kat and Shanice.
Kat and Shanice. Okay, so Vernon and Kat. So Clifton Davis and Kobe Muhammad Nixon, or is it just Kobe Nixon now? Y'all are our performers of the week. All right, which brings us to final thoughts.
This is Kat's second week in a row too, so good job.
Yeah, she's been doing a bang up job.
She's definitely grown a lot since the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, final thoughts. I'm gonna start. This is my final thought right here. And let me just say this. Do you think Danny should confess to Andre that she kissed Bill? More than once?
I think she is next week, actually.
She said it, but I don't know if it's to him or was it to someone else.
I think she's talking to somebody else. They just made it look like that.
But my question is,
I don't think so, because men can't handle the truth.
Yeah. But her and Andre have a different type of relationship dynamic initially anyway. So should she stay with that no secrets situation to their marriage, which is the appeal of their marriage, and tell them?
Well, this is the thing. Bill is going to hold that as leverage toward Danny and Andre. So if Danny doesn't tell Andre, Bill will tell Andre out of a heated moment, and he's trying to get back at Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, she should, but she ain't going to.
She's not.
She needs to tell him because, for the same reason that you're saying, and the fact that nobody needs to know, we can't tell anybody. It's like a dirty little secret that's going to continue to happen, and now you have become the side piece. But you take Bill's and the sting of that relationship away if you tell him, because every time he says something or whatever, Danny's got this look like.
Mm-hmm.
Or anytime somebody says something about Bill, it's. And at the same time, on the other side of that coin, I'm blasting Naomi for not telling her secret, but at the same time, I want her to keep the secret, because soon as Danny finds out that she actually has the BRCA gene,
we have to be together for our kids.
Back together. That's another excuse for her.
We gotta get together for the baby. Yeah. The grown ass 40-year-old baby.
Yeah.
So as much as I want Naomi to tell Jacob, I want Naomi to keep it quiet as long as she can, because I don't want any excuse for Bill and Danny to rekindle. That's my final thought. Now, whoever else wants to go next.
I do love that dress that Haley has on.
Yeah, I said that too. I like it. I'll go. My thought is still on Ashley, but it's with Grey Poupon. I don't know what his take is. I still think he's doing something sneaky with this whole plasma deal. If he's gonna be what was it? Not enforcer, it was impaler, right?
Impaler.
If he's gonna be that, and I'm wondering if he's trying to use her. I mean, he has his own sign in, but if he's gonna do something with her sign in or something with her to kind of get the blame off of him and onto her, I think there's something going on with that. So that is a thought of mine right there. I think Eva is hopefully going to come to terms with her feelings for Isaiah and actually make a whole almost a commitment thing, and maybe that'll get Mama off her back a little bit and be planting for some babies. And because next thing she's gonna be doing is talking about grandbabies next. So yeah, but yeah, I'm a little worried about Ashley and on both fronts with both men, because I think Derek is a little off. He's a little crazy.
A little off.
So
He's unhinged now.
He seems to pick him Ashley seems to pick crazy, so yeah.
Well, Andre wasn't crazy. He was just confused. But Derek is definitely unhinged. Most definitely. Anybody else have any final thoughts?
I don't have any. I do. We're getting snow. Yay!
Our snow melted.
Is it snowing?
Not yet.
It's like
but it's
in the
still in the forecast.
We're getting an Arctic blast.
Okay, well,
sometime.
By the time I wake up, it'll be on the ground.
Dangerously cold winds, chills in the single digits expected. Proportions of Southeast Georgia, South Carolina. Wind from 7 p.m. Saturday to noon. Oh, noon Sunday. Oh, so we're going to do Saturday night, not Friday night. Oh, not tonight.
What you talking about? The snow?
It's talking about, it just had an extreme cold, severe weather warning.
Oh, our snow starts tonight and goes all the way through tomorrow night.
This is saying to start. Well, then there's another one. Winter weather advisory, February 1st at 7 a.m. But that's for Charleston.
Lord have mercy. Well, y'all hope that y'all get y'all snow. Listen, everybody, it has been wonderful. If we don't have any more final thoughts for this week, going into next week, it should be very interesting. But again, writers, I need y'all to go ahead and wrap this up. And I know we got to go, but go on and wrap Anita's cancer story on up. And
Wanda Champagne.
Hey, Wanda. Hey, Sora. We were just getting ready to get off. You came on just in time. We get ready to say goodbye. Donald, I can't believe you didn't have any final thoughts.
None for this week.
Okay.
You don't need to go back outside.
Okay. Well, we're doing
none
good.
this week.
Naomi,
maybe next week.
Marvell and Naomi might not be 40, but she ain't full. She's somewhere between 4 and 40. She talking about getting back together for the kids.
Somewhere between 4 and 40. Oh, listen. For those of you who don't know, we have a new group. It's called Behind the Credits. So go on over and find us on Facebook. And the next one that we will be discussing is Bridgerton. Yay! I do believe next week, Thursday.
Yes.
I think is when we're going to be doing the first 4 episodes, the first half of Bridgerton.
I'm behind on my homework. These two ladies here have done their homework twice already.
I will have it. I will have done it 4 or 5 times by the time the snow then weekend.
Oh, wow.
It was very good. Well, anyway, we'll talk about that next week. All right, y'all. Listen, be safe out there. If you got snow coming, be safe. Enjoy the snow. I hope it lasts long enough to get you a nice little snowman or whatever. Stay off the roads. Stay out of the ice. Get your food. Get your bread. Whatever y'all need to do in case you run out of power.
Child, ain't nothing left in the store.
Oh, sorry.
I got some.
It's gonna be
Dollar General. They got some.
They done bought the stores out.
It's gonna be 70 degrees here in Vegas next week, so we're on
Must
the
be
uptick
nice.
now. Yeah,
You can
we're on the
have that.
uptick
It's
of the
too early
weather.
for that. It's too early.
34.
Yeah, that means it's gonna be a super hot summer. So those stores who are coming here for Boulay,
July.
Get ready.
When is Boulay? In July?
In July.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
I ain't never coming back to there in July. No,
I'm gonna be in
will not
trouble.
go back in July.
Angela, it was not bad when you were here. It was only 105 when you was here.
That's true, Angela.
It was not bad.
When we went last time, it was 118. So we were
not bad.
We were at the
Bring
pearly
some
gate.
flip-flops, ladies. Bring a lot of sunscreen and an umbrella. Next time I come, I'm bringing an umbrella.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Have my umbrella or my parasol, whatever you want to call it. But I will have it.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Wake up.
Good night, y'all. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.